Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow! Now all of a sudden, now it's gonna be the top team on the left and the bottom team on the right. Wow! It's almost like Bahamut was right before, and someone yelled at me, and they shouldn't have. Anyways, I didn't get yelled at. Three-legged cat is gonna be on the left-hand side. Welcome back to the Banshee Cup qualifier number 3. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, as I mentioned, it's going to be three-legged cat. On the right, it's going to be the Breakfast Kids Fan Club, because that's what I've decided is a better name than Bobby Kotick Fan Club. So I will be calling them Breakfast Kids Fan Club. You can just know that it's a different name. So, Three-Legged Cat is going to be having first pick priority as we go into Infernal Shrines map number 1. This is the Meta Madness style of draft. So heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. Heroes that are banned at the top of the screen are not added to that list, as they only are going to be banned for the map draft. So in map 2, we could see Hogger, Deathwing, Mephisto if they're not banned away. This is, I mentioned, is a best of 3. If you're watching here on Twitch, thank you very much for choosing our channel. Thanks for hanging out in our cozy corner of the internet. And if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always much appreciated, as we do full-time stream 6 days a week, averaging 6 hours per stream. We got a lot of fun streams here. We do a bunch of different stuff, but Heroes of Storm is at our core of content. If you're watching over on YouTube, thank you for watching over there. Pretty much all my YouTube content at this point is just going to be hot stuff, because that's what does best on YouTube. And we're trying to grow that channel, so be sure to subscribe over there if you like all the videos that are that you're watching. I do believe that helps us get the video out to more people, so help us grow the YouTube page, which means more food, scratches, pets, treats, and all that good stuff for Bandit. Last but not least, all VODs on YouTube have additional spoiler-free time added, so if this is a 2-0 really quickly, there could be like 30-40 minutes of additional free spoiler time. That way you can't look at the VOD duration and be like, oh yes, it is 45 minutes, that's a quick 2-0. No need to watch. So thank you all very much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's get into map number 1 of this lower bracket final. Winner of this goes to the grand final. Loser takes 3rd place, and however many points you get for 3rd place in the point system qualifiers. There's 6 total qualifiers, and we're at the end of the 3rd. Diablo, Lucio, Johanna, Blaze, Greymane. Fairly simple draft from both sides. Nothing really flashy or crazy at the start. We are going to be seeing a Brightwing ban, so no phase shifts from her on Infernal Shrines. You're sold? No watch. Oh, dude, No Sudden Move is so good. It was such a good movie. It was so freaking good. Not a horror movie, but still amazing. The Road? What is The Road? You know what I never saw is The Green Room. I don't know if that's good. The Road. 2009. In a dangerous post-apocalyptic world, an ailing father defends his son as they slowly travel to the sea in a dangerous post-apocalyptic world. Sorry, IMDb. Charlize Theron. I feel like I saw this a long time ago. I think my ex wanted to watch this. I'm pretty sure I saw this. I don't remember the movie, but either way. But yeah, No Sudden Move. Very, very good. Definite recommend. If you don't have HBO Max, go watch Delicious Dungeon, because that's an amazing anime. Very, very good. Super entertaining. Okay, last 2 picks is going to be a Jaina and a Stukov. Sorry, my chest hurts a little bit. Jaina and Stukov. My chest hurts a little bit from doing exercise, and I have to remind myself. Because my chest will start hurting, and I'm like, oh, I'm dying. But I've been starting to do more exercises and stretches for, you know, from my PT, so. All right, how do you want to round out the draft on the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club? Burger King Fries Club. Ew, Burger King fries suck. Actually, I'd rather have Burger King fries than Five Guy fries. And I'm not even saying that to just like rile people up. I would rather have Burger King fries than Five Guy fries. Five Guy fries are a sorry excuse for a potato. Okay. Start prediction. Which team wins Infernal Shrines? Three-Legged Cat or Breakfast Kids Fan Club? Firein? Is that how you say that? Arby's has amazing fries. Arby's does have amazing fries, dude. I'd go to Arby's just for the fries. All right, lower bracket final, best of 3 has begun here in the Banshee Cup qualifier number 3. We've got Nagram hearthing out playing Hanzo. Virtual will be your Malthael. Ixer on Lucio. Malguiner on Diablo. And Jean Lasalle is the Kael'thas. Wrong level 1, homie. West Ham side of the map. Three-legged cat. They've been chilling in the lower bracket waiting for this matchup, and they've been able to see the enemy team and see their drafts. Captain Rex playing your Jaina. Dark on Johanna. Deviant playing a Stukov. High Wraith on Greymane. And last but not least, BRB Soaking will be your Blaze. We'll hold here for a moment before we start our Twitch prediction. Let you all see the level 1s, maybe see the first engagement. We always delay a little bit, forget what. Just so we can see, because, you know, there's a delay on stream. So you're kind of missing 20 seconds of content if I start it immediately when we get into game. Hell, you'd still be on the loading screen. That's a good gravity lapse, but a better kill onto Diablo. First blood to the side of three-legged cat. All right. Now we can start our Twitch prediction. Now we can start it. We usually start at around 40 seconds in-game time, for me at least. Greymane, Razor swipes away, not going to spread that living bomb around. Condemn will grab a Lucio, but he's still wall riding, he's fine. Alright, Gamble's up and available. If you don't see it, be sure to refresh your stream. We still have pre-roll off for a good chunk of time, so you should not get any ads if you need to refresh. Looks like they want to try and chase down Diablo once again. Good gravity lapse, living bomb. And Flame Strike get wonderful damage. Diablo, Gilnean Cocktail, Splash. No attempt from Greymane as he hugs the wall, trying to avoid spreading the living bomb to allies. 8,800 to 2,800. I can't blame you. Three-Legged Cat is a fairly decent team, and they have a wonderful draft here. Frozen Punisher will be the first Punisher of the map. 4 regeneration globes for the Jaina, 3 on the Kael'thas, as it looks like he did Hearth back for full mana. See, if you went Convection, you'd still have the same mana issues. Good odds on the Breakfast Kid fan club, if you want to vote that way, but I understand if you don't. Alrighty, so Gravity Lapse, or excuse me, the Energy Royal, or Netherwind, sorry, Energy Royal's blue. Condemn pulls Diablo back in. He answers with a Overpower. Mid lane camp is going to be pushed up a little bit by Blaze. He's got that Twin Flame out. 14 stacks on Hanzo's Simple Geometry. Did go into Explosive Arrow level 4. Biotic Armor level 4 for Stukov. This is a hill for me to die on, man. I really wish they never changed the Biotic Armor logo. If you put this logo and the old image for Biotic Armor next to each other, but you did not have a tooltip, and you said, what do these two talents do? I would say this talent gives you spell armor, and the old Biotic Armor image gives you physical armor, because it kind of just looks that way. I don't get why they changed this. I do not understand. Same thing with the Sergeant Hammer level 1 talents. I don't get that change. That made no sense to me. You couldn't leave it 8K to 0. I appreciate you playing the odds for the community. They have good edge here. What did they like? They sharpen their edges before going on the mountain. Captain Rex getting low, drops a Blizzard. Living Bomb will take her down. 1-to-1 in kills so far. First kill around this objective phase to the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Lucio wall riding around a little bit. Objective phase, though, is good for Three-Legged Cat. They've got 25 out of the 40 Skeletal Defenders. Gravity Lapse from the Kael'thas will be coming out. Lucio trying to pressure into the backline, but he's the one getting pressure, doesn't push off away. And Dark on that Johanna needs to back off and tap well really quickly. Looks like, yeah, she did just tap well. Gonna make her way back into the team fight. 7 talents here for both sides. Ice Flows level 7 for Jaina is huge. That is a game-winning talent in my opinion. Ice Flows level 7, late game value as well. Jet Propulsion is gonna weirdly get pushed off to the side from the edge of that wall. Blaze can't be happy about that one. If that Jet Propulsion hits, I think that would have been a double kill. Condemn, Shield Glare, Lucio amps it up, the fort front gate will fall, and Frozen Punisher will get some damage onto the fort. Meanwhile, the rotation down to bottom lane, as Jaina picks up her 10th Regeneration Globe. Oh, man. God, I want to go snowboarding so bad, but luckily it's a really bad season for us. So I don't mind missing out when the snow's really crappy quality. Diablo goes in, and he should get punished for this, but Lucio's got enough defensive tools to help out. Ten Talontiers on the way right now. Let's cycle through the other numbers. I just realized I gotta make next month's, like, schedule for February for stream and stuff. God dang. We're already in February, chat. We got a subathon in February, movie nights. Mario Kart as well. We have Baja Ross. What kind of Baja Ross are we doing this month? I forget. Is it a black canvas? Apparently it's a Lord of the Rings challenge painting. That is what I marked down, so got to figure out how I want to do that one. I kind of want to just do another Eye of Sauron, realistically. But, like, I don't know. Got to figure it out. Another Lord of the Rings painting. I wanted to try and do, like try and figure out a way to, like, put in, like, Helm's Deep or something, but I just don't think I have that prowess yet. We're not there yet. One day. One day. So a 10 talent here. It's going to be Blessed Shield, Flailing Swipes, Curse Bullet, a Water Elemental, and Bunker for Blaze. Diablo hits 10, so he's got the reduced soul consumption. He's at 98 souls. He's got Soul to Flame. He'll finish out his souls right here off the mid lane wave. Oh, maybe not. Oh, sticks around. Yes, no, yes, no. 99 souls, but not a Black Soul Stone. Malthael, Lucy are trying to pressure on a BRB soaking, but no kill to be found. Bunker is available. Last Rites was picked up by our Malthael. Blessed Shield into the Cursed Bullet, Lurking Arm. There's no low blow level 1, but Johanna still gets the kill onto Diablo, forcing him to expend souls to get back. Do the mountains with the 2 statues from Fellowship. Oh, like right towards the end of the movie, where what's his face gets shot with like 18 arrows. Okay. By the way, it is Lightning Breath, Phoenix, High Five, Dragon Zero, and Last Rites. Water Elemental activated. Curse Bullet will connect. The slows are good, but Lucio's got the High Five and the speed boost. So far, it's looking all right. Little twin flame poke here and there. Yeah, there's I forget his name. I'm like, it's on the tip of my tongue, but the dude takes like 4 arrows and he takes forever to die. I don't know why, but that part always makes me kind of giggle. So it's 12 apiece in our levels. We have no 13 talent here. Diablo goes in with a Shadow Charge. Blessed Shield is the answer. Lurking Arm. Big damage from the Jaina right now. Ice Flows might be popping off for her. Last Rites goes out and Johanna goes down. Dragon Zero into a Stormbow. Jaina's picked off. Diablo doesn't have souls to come back into the team fight, but Greymane lunges in, takes down the Lucio. Will he be punished for it? Malthael jumps in, has the body blocks. The Lurking Arm is pretty good. Is there a Twin Flame to tickle the toes of Virtual? It is not gonna connect. I think that might have been a kill. Boromir, thank you, yes. My brain kept saying Dathomir, and I was like, that's not right.
Team has summoned an arcane punisher.
All right, Arcane Punisher for the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Johanna eats the jump. No Iron Skin activated. Tis ticks. No one got in the bunker. Blaze got in the bunker. Johanna just couldn't get in. She just didn't have the distance to be able to get there. There was the lightning breath slowing her, and Last Rites was, what, it's like a 1.5 second windup or whatever. Lucio coming in with the high five. Blessed shield from the Johanna ripped into the enemy team. But that high five, I believe, mitigates the CC. Punisher cleared out. Greymane lunges in. Couple little auto attacks into the enemy team, but Inner Beast will expire. Okay. Wait a sec. Gravity lapse onto a few. A low Lucio is not going to be taken down. All right. It looks sketchy for a moment. No excuses. Oh, okay, sorry. I almost thought about texting some friends to like host a little watch party for the game today, but then I was sitting there and I was like, I don't feel like being social. And I'm really glad because I woke up today and I was laying in bed and I was so cozy in bed and I was like, I'm so glad I didn't try and invite people over for today's game because I just want to finish stream and just chill. We'll see. Who knows? I could get the social bug all of a sudden and want to do stuff, but we'll see. Also, a lot of my neighbors and friends are vegan, so it's like I'll be making chicken wings, and I know they don't care, but I'll feel guilty the entire time. And before anyone can type why, I was raised in the Midwest and I went to Catholic school, so you know they ingrain that they just bury that constant. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. They just bury guilt in you for no reason. Got that Midwest guilt. Make a song about that. Top fort is being pushed in by the wave. Don't think this will take it down, but the fort will be fairly low. Lucio, whoa, we got a little bit of NA lag there. Sorry about that. Let me guess you're a Lions guy. I am a no-team guy. I don't really care about football at all. But since the Lions are in the playoffs, I care. Also, it's like, my dad's a decent fan of, like, he's not like a massive fan or anything like that, but my dad's a moderate fan of the Lions. So I've been following them a little bit this year because it never hurts to have more in common with your parents, you know? It takes no time out of my day, realistically, to check scores or, like, throw the game on while I'm reading a book. And then my dad and I have another thing to talk about. It's not like we don't have anything, but it's just, you know, it doesn't hurt. Friendship's a two-way street. He tries to learn a little bit about esports here and there. Like, he's not like, teach me the intricacies of Heroes of the Storm, but he'll ask questions. He'll try and understand. So why shouldn't I, you know? Family and friendships is a two-way street. 13 minutes into map number 1 of the lower bracket finals. We have got our third, I believe, Punisher starting out. Gonna be a Mortar Punisher. Diablo lands a Shadow Charge. Curse Bullet to connect is the answer. We have a Condemn from Johanna to try and pressure back into Diablo as Lucio amps things up, and our Malthiel's dropping a little low on the right-hand side. Needs to get some healing really quickly as Diablo goes in. The Phoenix from the Killthos will be thrown in as well. A very low Malthiel tries to back away, but meanwhile, High Wraith on this Greymane is going to be saved by the... No, the flailing swipes are not enough. Jaina is not going to be able to help out as she gets picked off. Last Rites comes through, and Three-Legged Cat are going to try and hobble their way out of this engagement with BRB soaking the lone defender, but the speed boost
Team kill
achieved by the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Never apologize for delicious chickens. Oh, yeah. And, like, I know they don't care, but it's still one of those weird things, you know? Don't know why. Top lane Keep does go down. Mid lane Camp is arriving here, and the bottom lane Punisher will confirm the bottom lane for it, I do believe. Malthiel might actually push into mid, but there's still the gate here. I think Malthiel gets, like, gate and maybe 50% of the fort with the wave. No, the death timers are way too short. He might just get the gate, period. But this bottom lane fort is going to go down. Miss Bowers with the raid? What's up, Miss Bowers? Thank you for the raid. I'll resend your alert when we get out of game. I appreciate you thinking of us. We do have Mario Party versus Bowers, Big Scary Duck, and Totski coming up in, like, I don't know, 3-ish hours. We're in the lower bracket final, map number 1, but we still have our best of 5 coming up after this, so potentially 8 maps in total, including this one. Or it could just be 5 maps. Depends. I mean, that's the short and long of it, or I guess the long and short of it. What's up, Alien? Good to see you, bud. What's up, Mud? How you doing, Bran? Bowers, are you not going to stream your perspective? I am on a delay, so I apologize about the slow responses. That's a beautiful Dragon's Arrow. Last Rites connects onto a whole health Stuk-off, so no kill onto him. Might have been a misclick, but either way, the Lightning Breath will be cooking up a Blaze. Actually, Blaze might be cooking up Diablo. Can he get the kill? The Twin Flames will not be able to get the last little bit of damage. Johanna, Greymane, and Blaze will be picked off on the side of Three-Legged Cat, and it seems like there's a call for bottom lane keep. They're playing to the far side of this. They want game. They want the game. Sonic. The Sonic arrow connects on the Stuk-off, who was just trying to lurking arm zone. He gets picked off. Jane is going to try and pop off with the ice flows. She does get a kill into Diablo, forcing Souls to be sped for the respawn. He's back on the map. And Paler Camp and such are pushing on. I don't know if Captain Rex can defend this. No, this is looking like it's map number 1 over to the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Malthael buys back in. Roll from Greymane. They're going to chase out onto Lucio. Here comes Diablo once again. Lucio, he's going to finish out his level 4 quest, but he's going to get picked up for it. Jean Lazelle is delayed out by the Blessed Hammer. No, not like this. What skill level is this, chat? My chat? My chat's like bronze at best. Master Grandmaster. I'd say probably maybe High Diamond as well, but anywhere from High Diamond to Grandmaster Plus. The only things I'm skilled in are bad puns and wordplay. I feel that. Thanks again, Bowers, for the raid. I appreciate it. Chat will remember this. We'll remember what? I've already forgotten what I've said. I'm completely sober and I've already forgotten what I've said. I'm guessing Bowers had to end early so she could go do shots or something before Mario Party. Camp grab for the bottom lane. Both teams have their 20 talent tiers. Malthael did the buyback, of course. We already saw that. I'm curious, what does he add on timer? 1 minute on his buyback, his level 20, no one can stop death. So that is about 19.5 minutes in game time.
Blue team has summoned an arcane punisher.
Well played. Thank you. I have to drink to be around you. That sounds like my ex. Little scatter coming out as well. Hanzo poking here and there. The mid lane keep is taking quite a bit of damage. Three-legged cat have the Punisher jumping onto Hanzo, but no follow-up. Greymane playing to the far side of the keep. He's going straight to core. Is this a game-winning push? Is this a GWP? Punisher lands onto Diablo. Captain Rex chunked down to 50%. Living Bomb as the bunker comes down from Blaze. Some high fives out from the Lucio. Flame strikes out from Kael'Thas. The Dragon's Arrow follows up just as bunker explodes. The flailing swipe's coming out from Stukov. He's got the controlled chaos level 20. The Punisher's needing some decent damage onto the core. Can they actually turn the tables of this game? Yes, they can. I can't believe it. Three-legged cat pulls out the W at the last... I mean, oh my god.
Welcome.
Welcome in, Raiders. I love my raid alert. Griffith, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. As always, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always very, very much appreciated.
You know this, then why do you serve him?
Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
You got paid?
No message. Thank you for the brand new Prime Gaming. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Bahamuts. I was gonna do my fishing spiel. Before we get into, before we run some ads here. I was literally just gonna be like, did you know? Alright, if you have Amazon Prime, you've got Prime Gaming, and if you've got Prime Gaming, you've got one free sub here at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming. Get yourself some ad-free viewing, get yourself some amazing emotes, you support the good boy that is Bandit, you push our sub goal up further, and last but not least, I have a deal with the John Cena. He'll deliver a close-handed slap to the penis of Jeff Bezos. Would you like to harass a billionaire today? Subscribe now! Welcome back into the Banshee Cup Qualifier number 3, day number 2. Excuse me. Lower bracket final. On the left-hand side, three-legged cat. On the right, it's going to be Burger King Fry Club. It's Bobby Kotick fan club, but Bobby Kotick's a doggy-doo-doo human being, so we're just not going to. So, Breakfast Kids fan club on the right. We have Garden of Terror from map number 2. Mephisto will be banned away. Hogger banned away as well. Not bad bans out the gate here. We did see some good Mephisto play earlier from the Breakfast Kids fan club. What do we want to draft here? Or at least what do we want to ban here? Oh, we did get a raid, so for anyone who's new to this tournament system, we are using the Meta Madness style of draft, which means that heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. Bans at the top of the screen do not add to that list. So if we go to a map number 3, Zarya, Mephisto, Sylvanas, and Hogger could be drafted if they're not banned away. So the 10 heroes we saw on the previous map, those that were played are unavailable. And it does not mean that if one team plays it, the other team can play it. It's just those 10 heroes are unavailable. Dahaka is going to be the first pick for the side of Breakfast Kids fan club. We have a Genji and a Brightwing. Okay. No Anduin. Wait, was Anduin played in the last game? I forget. Stukov and what? Was it Stukov and Anduin? I know Stukov was played on the side of Three-Legged Cat. I'm blanking on what Burger King French club went for. But a Light Bomb obviously is not going to be the pick for Genji, since he already has the Brightwing. We've got an Uther, so if Genji wants to Swift Strike in, Uther's got a stun, maybe a Divine Storm. We did see that combo earlier today. Actually, I think it was on Garden of Terror as well, so it's looking like actually a fairly... This draft is looking fairly reminiscent of an earlier game. Oh, I realized I'd missed Bauer's stream on my other monitor, so I should probably close that, because that's just my stream now. Kael'Thuzad to be banned away. That is a target ban on something we don't know. That is a target ban onto something. So there's some sort of secret sauce we don't know about, or at least I don't know about, and that's a target ban to someone on the right-hand side. Nicely done. Oh, boo! I didn't want to say anything. I was like, it's Genji and Brightwing. Dude, they can do this. They can absolutely choke this bad boy. But no! Oh, Burger King Friends Club doesn't even like to have friends or fun. So what do you want to do with this? Vala Smurro, okay. Muradin main tank, maybe? Main tank Brightwing, pick up an Abathur? Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. Ugh. I don't even know what they want to do into this. Nazebo.
My hatred is unending.
Homies, this is such a storm. We have such a Storm League draft. This is so Storm League. Like right now, if this was Storm League, right now, three-legged cat would have someone on their team. The last pick would be like, bro, I didn't queue as tank. I can't play tank. What do you guys want from me? And then they're gonna lock like a Murky Abathur. That's, dude, like, these drafts just feel like Storm League to me. No, the Muradin makes complete sense. The Muradin makes complete sense here. But I'm just getting flashbacks to my own Storm League days. It's like, bro, I didn't queue as a tank. I can't play tanks. They banned out my only tank. And their only tank is Cho. Star prediction, which team is gonna win? Gordon of Terror. Is that V Vipey in my channel? What's up, cutie? Good to see you, bud. I was scrolling through Twitter. I saw your ice capades, your adventures yesterday. It was some cool snowmen you got there. Thanks for swinging by the stream, Vipey. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling great. Hopefully things are working out. I miss working with you. I miss your scent. I miss your laugh. Left-hand side of Garden of Terror, lower bracket final, three-legged cat, one map away from going to the grand finals. Up next in a best of 5, High Wraith is your Vala, Captain Rex playing Genji, BRB soaking on Samuro, Deviant Brightwing, and Dark will be your Candy King Muradin. To the right of Garden of Terror, we've got the Bobby Kotick fan club, or as a better name I've decided, is the Breakfast Kids fan club. Jean Lazelle playing your Nazebo, Virtual Dahaka, Nagram on Illidan, Mal on this Anubrak, and Ixer is your Oofer. We'll go ahead and start the prediction in a few moments here. We'll let you all see the level 1, see the first engagement, maybe see if there's a first kill, and then you can make your decisions on what you'd like to place your gambles on. 5 stacks on Way of Illusion for our Samuro. Vala's going to go into auto attack build, Kree the Hunter. Wave of Light for Uther level 1. We've got the Battered Assault for the Illidan. 15 stacks for Nazebo's Corpse Spiders, or the Widowmakers at level 1. And last but not least, Dahaka is going to go Zoomies, Enhanced Agility. Okay, looks like we're just going to see our players go to respective lanes, so let's start out our prediction, everybody. Who's going to win map number 2? If you don't see the prediction at the top of your screen, be sure to refresh your stream. You will not get ads, as pre-roll is currently off, since we ran ads right before the game. $69 to start it out. Very nice, nice, nice. Nazebo grabs the camp on the right-hand side. Genji's just making rotations. Okay. Little rotations from Genji. Muradin anchoring, gonna help out actually with this camp. Anubrak was seen, multi-shot into the bush. And Anubrak is just checking. Easy camp grabs. Samuro still pushing up top lane. 12 stacks on the Way of Illusion. Anubrak in the bush, lands the Impale, and that's all that's really gonna be done to High Wraith here. And was it a mistake? Not at all. Wait, hold on. That's a great Swift Strike to follow up. Muradin Dwarf tosses in, misses the Stormbolt. The Polymorph will connect. Mal is not going to go down on Anubrak, but gets chunked to the point where he's going to have to Hearth out. Pops the W for a Beetle, and then actually Hearths out. That's not a bad idea. We didn't mention this, but it's Legion of Beetles at level 1 for our Anubrak. The Beetles have 30 spell armor and automatically spawn every 12 seconds. We will see the Zoomies at level 4 with the Shed Exoskeleton. Captain Rex and BRB Soaking looking to invade into this camp with the 3v2. I don't think this is going to work out. Yeah, Samuro's going to swap away. Can he actually get out of this? Illidan's got the chase. Thacia from Brightwing, and the Dahaka drag does not connect, but Illidan still continues to dive in. Polymorph by the Brightwing for a moment. Level 4 is going to be that Hunter's Onslaught for Illidan. Vala on 24 stacks currently, just keeping that hatred up off the minion wave. Nazebo throwing some spiders here and there. 24 level 1 stacks for him. We'll continue into the Hex Crawlers level 4. Level 4, speaking of, for Muradin is going to be that Reverberation. So you get the attack speed slows and stuff like that, but the big thing that I like to always point out is the heroic ability cooldown by 5% per enemy hero hit. So it's a good way to get yourself another avatar quickly. I doubt we could see a Haymaker game. With like the Illidan dive and stuff, I feel like you could see Haymaker just to get that pressure off of maybe your backline. Not sure what they want to do, but Haymaker is apparently a playmaker. And first seed goes over to the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Vala continues just to soak up bottom lane. 7 talent tier almost here for both sides. 31 stacks for Samuro's Way of Illusion, level 1. 21 for the Shuriken Mastery on Genji, as Muradin just anchors around bottom lane. We currently have a fight. Not even a fight. We just had a little bit of back and forth in the mid lane, and Tahaka just pushes up top lane wave. Camp to be grabbed here on the bottom. Bruiser camp for the members of Three-Legged Cat. Siege Giants will be in the mid lane for Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Seed is going to be spawning in the top left. The positioning is favorable for Three-Legged Cat. We'll see if there's going to be a contest over this. Right now, Vala continues to push up bottom, but I think they'll stop that. Actually, no, she's got the... Whoa, nice vault backwards. As the Death Dealer level 4. Also did go into Hot Pursuit level 7, so full auto build for our Vala. The big question, if or when we get to level 20, is what Vala will go into. Is she going to go into Farflight Quiver, or does she go into Acrobat? Because Death Dealer with Acrobat does have some insane values. There's actually a clip somewhere from one of the in-house days where there was a player who just popped off with Death Dealer plus the Acrobat level 20. Oh my god. It's somewhere. I don't know if I featured the clip or not, but it's a very, 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 very well done moment. Nubrak burrows in, lands the burrow charge onto Vala with the follow-up impale. Uther with a stun, but Uther should go down. Swift strike through him from Genji. Vala gets the kill, and that's actually first blood for Three-Legged Cat. I, for some reason, thought the Samuro died earlier, I think. Looks like he was able to escape. Well, the 10 talent tier is coming up soon, so let's cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage healing experience looks like in map number 2 of this lower bracket best of 3 finals. As a reminder, the grand finals are up next. Could be after this map, could be after another map. We'll have to see. It's very early on Garden of Terror, so it still is anyone's game. A little bit of siege here in bottom lane to be found. Vala's gonna take a lot of damage. Can they get the kill before the phase shift connects? And it is. That is a kill onto Vala. She'll lose 5% off of her attack speed from her Gambit. Still has 20% left. 10 talent here, now pushed in faster because of that kill. For the members of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Divine Storm, we did see this earlier. Isolation for Dahaka. Gargantuan on Nazebo. We've got a Cocoon for a Nubarak. And Illidan's holding level 20, level 10. We could see Hunt or Metamorphosis. I feel like either could be viable, and seems like Illidan's trying to decide what he wants to do. Muradin, on the other hand, is also holding his level 10, considering maybe a Haymaker. It is going to be a Hunt Illidan, so maybe Playmaker for Muradin. There was an X-Strike from Genji, but I think that was a disengage tool. I think he just used that to disengage. I just saw the talent, or the cooldown just go to 60. Vala with Rain of Destruction and Brightwing Blink heals. Samuro is Blade Storm, so he's going to be going for more of a PvE build. He's going to be looking to push lanes consistently. Blade Storm can be used in a team fight. It also does give you 25 armor for that 3 seconds, and it's a fairly low cooldown of 25 seconds. So 1 out of 3 seeds to both sides. Some camps to be grabbed here. You mean Burger King flaming chicken sandwich?
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, we've been making up our own iterations of this team name. Brightwing lives. Muradin has Avatar up and available. He's inside the cocoon. Is there CC to follow up? He gets the Avatar just as the isolation is in flight. We've got a phase shift from Brightwing connecting. Here comes a Nubarak with a burrow charge in. Samuro's still doing Samuro things in top lane as the drag from Dahaka will connect onto Dark. Does Dark have any sort of way to get out of this? No! And that'll be second kill for the side of Burger King Friends Club. So, Samuro keeps pushing top lane. As I said, it's PvE build. Will there be a delay around the objective? One from Captain Rex. He's stunned. Spiders from Nazebo. Apparently it was an empty jar. Shurikens once again. 59 out of the 60 stacks for that. They're chasing on to Vala. She's going to lose another stack of that Creed of the Hunter bonus attack speed, down to 15% now. And Illidan's looking for the channel on the seed. Unfortunately, Genji gets a delay. Will there be another delay? Swift strike out, zombie wall to zone, stun, follow-up drag, goodbye Genji. Samuro, meanwhile, is getting top lane fort. So that's still happening. Looks like Illidan's going to rotate his way up there, and this will be a Nubrak hearthing out on the bush right over here. Fort front gate does go down, follows back from death. She's got her level 16 tempered by discipline. The Muradin Stormbolt does not connect, but Uther's point and click stun does. Samuro did use Blade Storm on Nagram here in the top lane, and Samuro mirror images are dealing decent damage. He does have that Way of Illusion level 1, which is completed out. Illidan finishes out his level 7, the Unbound. So after hitting 15 heroes with Sweeping Strike, gain a second charge, but Sweeping Strike can go over walls and terrain now as well. Well, I mean, that was, I mean, not now, but you know what I mean.
Gather the seed, heroes. Quick.
So this could be Garden Terror to the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Sapper's cleared out. It's even Talontiers for the time being. Dahaka's in the bottom lane. The assumption is that he's got Brushstock off of cooldown. He does. Samuro going for the channel. Nubrak is going to step up, and that presence is enough to cancel. As I mentioned, Dahaka still soaking in bottom lane, looking to pull in that 16 Talontier and also push that minion wave into the fort front gate. Dahaka not showing on minimap. He's currently in the bush. He's actually going to step out now, showing back in bottom lane. Zebo going for the channel. Samuro looking to step in. Sakuchi's in with that level 13 little teleport. We got a cocoon onto Genji. Vala finishes another stack. Meanwhile, there's an isolation onto Brightwing on the left-hand side of our screen. Illidan hunts onto High Wraith, who drops a Rain of Vengeance, able to vault away. Jean Lazelle is going to be uninterrupted on the channel, and Zebo gets the Garden Terror for the members of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. As the Siege Giants in top lane almost take down the fort. The X-Strike from Genji does confirm a kill on to the Illidan, and Vala was looking to vault in further, trying to take down the Nubrak, but won't be able to do so, and the Garden Terror defensive phase has begun for the members of Three-Legged Cat. Top fort does go down, or did go down to the Siege Giant. Genji in bottom lane will not be able to save the fort. They'll just be able to clear things out. So fort and top and bottom to be traded. Mid lane fort will be saved, and still no 16 talent here on the side of Three-Legged Cat. But 16 is huge for them. Vala getting Manticore. She has died a couple times, but Manticore is going to be huge. Elongated Tongue does not get what Dahaka's looking for. Phase Shift onto High Wraith will supply Vala with a little more HP. As she's dropping a little bit low, the Zebo Spiders, I think, were applying a bit of pressure. Muradin has to activate the Avatar. He was kind of jumping in more aggressive as Vala vaults away. Cocoon connects onto her, but immediately broken up by Genji's Shurikens. Virtual on the Dahaka, able to hearth out. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, the Garden Terror getting crazy good value over here. And BRB Soaking will hearth out. Looks like a Nubrak will reset as well. Imposing presence for the Muradin, which I do not hate whatsoever, into the Illidan. And there's that Manticore, as I mentioned. We've got the Press the Attack, Critterize, as well as the Final Cut. On the opposing side is that Epicenter, Blades of Azzinoth. We've got the Benediction, Elongated Tongue, and Spider Colony. Good cooldown reduction for our Nazebo player there. But no Ice Block available, so he did go into the Superstition 13. Isolation connecting onto Muradin. No Avatar available for 31 seconds. He drops a Thunderclap and gets a few seconds off that. Still 22 to go as Illidan jumps in, polymorphed immediately, Bladestorm from the Samuro, but that's more defensive for that armor, as I mentioned before. Vala finishes out another stack, Manticore value chunking into the enemy team, and speaking of chunking, we could see Samuro and friends take a bite out of the enemy team further than just that Dahaka, but it seems like Bobby Kotick fan club will be able to disengage, or will want to disengage. But I do believe the lawsuit pressure does continue in mid lane as Avatar from Murden's activated, hunted from the Illidan, will be the answer back into our Brightwing, I do believe. There's a Stormbolt to follow that up, and Illidan will fall. Vala still continuing to just chase in here, keeping that hatred up as we have a stun onto the real Samuro. He's going to swap to Clone and get out of there. And Seed is up and available. Dahaka up at 8 seconds. Illidan spawning in 30. Seems like we got some well taps, and this will be priority onto the objective. 5-5 in kills, just about level 18 on both sides. A good map number 2 in this lower bracket final. Can the members of Three-Legged Cat make this a 2-0 and punch their ticket to the grand finals? Still got a long road to go. Retreat pings coming out. I don't know who those were prioritized, but that's going to be stun into Divine Storm. Vala is annihilated. Little caster curse right there from me, I do believe. Nubrak looking to pressure in. We do have a Stormbolt thrown back onto Dahaka as Captain Rex is looking to jump away. Oh god, sorry, I have like that feeling I have to just sneeze, but it's just not happening. Illidan's grabbing this camp. Samuro wants to push up top lane waves. Seed goes over to the enemy team, as well as a invade onto the Siege Giants here. Illidan is going to be scouted out. He's going to use that Unbound level 7 just to get away. Safe call from Genji. Not a bad call whatsoever. Catapult does fixate onto structures. This will be one of the towers on the keep front gate going down. Another camp to be stolen away by the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. And this will be the second seed for either team. No Garden Terror to spawn. Siege Giants in mid. They don't fixate onto towers like Catapults do, so they'll be focusing on the wave. Genji wants to push things up, and he wants to take down this tower for the periodic Catapult pressure in mid, and will be able to do so. Back over in bottom lane, there's a Cocoon onto Vala. Brightwing's trying to break her out a little bit faster. There's a zombie wall all around that. Gargantuan inside there as well. Vala's going to get a blink in from the Brightwing, a critical mist as well. And I think the bottom lane keep will be saved, but it's going to take a good chunk of damage. As Nazeebo's on 115 stacks currently, we got half a level to go for that 20 talent tier. Not sure what Nazeebo's going to be looking for, as Illidan's working on these sappers for the top lane. Genji can't close that distance. I don't see a world where you can get the Swift Strike in time. Yeah, even Captain Rex realizes it. Maybe if he was like a second or two faster in the rotation or to start, he would have gotten it, but either way. 2 out of 3 seeds to the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. We've got Three-Legged Cat pushing up bottom lane wave with that Samuro Bladestorm. And 20 talent tier shall be achieved by both teams almost simultaneously. The Haka Baby scouted out here. He's got the Lurker Strain. Rain of Vengeance will catch a foot. Or I guess the heel, or the claw, if you will. Extract from Genji uses the disengage tool as the enemy team does hit 21st. Nowhere to hide. So Hunt is a true global. There are no limitations. Hunt gains ultimate range. True global. You also reveal enemy heroes below 25% anywhere on the battleground. Nubrak with the rewind. We've got Divine Protection from the Uther. He's not going to go Redemption for the respawn. Contagion for the Dahaka, and it looks like Nazeebo will go into Humonganoid. Not going to be going for the upgrade on his Vile Infection. 130 stacks currently as the fight does break out. Muradin inside the Cocoon. He does have a rewind. Living Weapon for the Genji. Blink Heal for the Brightwing with the Invisible Friends. Hold the phone. Muradin goes down immediately. Vala did go Farflight Quiver, but this is going to be a Garden Terror once again to the side of Breakfast Kids Fan Club. I mean, honestly, not even just seeing enemy heroes on the minimap below 25% HP, like that's just a good tool right there. So Muradin dead for 40 seconds. Genji gonna try and quickly clear out the top lane. Samuro doing Samuro things in mid, trying to work on this. He does have the level 20 Blade Master's Pursuit. Advancing strikes grant an additional 50% movement speed for Samuro and his mirror images, and its duration increased by 2 seconds. So Samuro's at 50% HP, so he's not too concerned about the Illidan Hunt stuff. Bottom fort goes, no, bottom keep goes down, excuse me. I was like, wait a minute, that fort went down ages ago. Mid fort goes down, top fort goes down. Bottom is cleared out by Samuro. 1 second on Muradin's respawn. He had an unfortunate death right as this objective phase started, or right as the team fight around the objective phase seeding started, which was an immediate give to the enemy side. So top lane fort, as I mentioned, does go down. Mid lane will be cleared out. The keep front gate takes a little bit of damage. Genji with a little bit of shurikening. And the top lane does expire as Muradin's back into the mix. We're looking at stat-wise here if you are curious about the damage from these characters. Okay. Vala grabs the camp on the left-hand side. Right side bruiser camp to be grabbed as well. Bottom lane wave is pretty decent. The fort is still up, so no periodic catapult pressure to match the consistent. So it's going to be bottom lane wave constantly shoving in towards the core pretty fast. From those catapults, 5 to 7 in the kills, 21 apiece in our levels. Stun from Uther, Divine Storm, follow up from a new Breck. There's going to be the... Bro, you just can't. Hunt from Illidan connects onto the Vala. Nubrek goes in with a burrow charge. The Blinken from the Brightwing. She's going to take a CC. She's going to take a hit of that CC as well. Take a hit of CC. X-Strike reset for Genji. Gets the double hit, and Illidan does go down. Samuro for Illidan traded in this engagement. Isolation does not connect from Dahaka. Neither does the Stormbolt as an answer from Muradin. The bottom lane wave, as I mentioned, constantly pushing in, but the fight, let's take a look back here in mid lane. Is anyone going to continue fighting into this? That's a great drag from the Dahaka and a beautiful stun from Uther. Members of Burger King Fried Club are doing their best to make a case for a map number 3, and I think they could potentially do it. Burrow in onto Captain Rex. He's able to swift strike out. Catapults currently. Little gnome in the map. Catapult's currently dealing 377 damage and destruct. Oh. Looks like we have lag on a player. I need to go to the bathroom so goddamn bad. I need to go to the bathroom so bad. And now we have a pause. So if I go to the bathroom, the pause will be over immediately. If I don't, the pause will take forever. That is the duality of the situation. Burger King Fried Club? I just keep making up different stuff. There it is. There's the immediate ready as well. See, I knew it. Oh, we are not. There's a pause, and one of the players was like, now's the time for me to go to the bathroom. Just like how Bahamut said. All right, so we're going to wait for all of that. All right, interesting. All right, readies are there. Someone get this man a bottle of... No, I don't need to go that bad. I'm an adult. I can hold it.
It is time. Do what must be.
You're not ready? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we're back into it. Garden of Terror will continue. Siege Giants are doing their best to throw some rocks into mid lane to push up the wave. Genji starts the sappers. There's still 9 seconds on Vala, so yeah, they give this, don't they? Burnt KFC too strong. Burnt KFC. Ugh. Speaking of KFC, I have chicken wings that I'm making later. Oh my god, Chad, I can't wait. I seriously cannot wait. I'm so pumped for chicken wings. Alright, looks like this is going to be given. Uther gets the channel. Vala has respawned. She pokes a little bit at the bottom lane wave. Dahaka with that drag. Did you see that over here? Dahaka was attempting a little drag onto Muradin. If it connected, could have been a potential kill. Danger pings on Nazebo. There's the dismount from Captain Rex. Dahaka is feeding Frenzy level 7. Does have that elongated tongue level 16. 6 to 9 in kills. It's very nice. Samuro clone is just pressuring. As a reminder, it is Blade Storm level 10. So no control over the mirror images. Seed spawning in a neutral location, bottom center of the map. I will say it is technically better for the side of Burnt KFC, as they do have their well available. Now Muradin chilling in the bush. Stormbolt ready to go. It seems like there's not going to be an initiation on Davala.
the seed.
No
And
fight on
don't
Davala.
worry about the Shamblers, they don't feel a thing anymore.
Hunt from Illidan. Illidan hunts onto the bottom lane wave. I was literally panicking for the team. 80 seconds on hunt cooldown. Samuro probably blade storms the bottom lane. Oh wow, look at that. Quick clear. Quick clear onto the bottom lane wave. Muradin maybe found out here. Gets the Avatar activation. Brightwing with the phase shift. There's going to be a Divine Storm from the Uther as Cocoon will connect onto the Vala. We have Brightwing going down first. Dark to be picked off. It's a double kill quickly to the side of Burger King Fried Club. And now High Wraith gets these Rain of Vengeance drops, but she is going to die. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a map 3. Map number 3 is going to be unlocked, opened up, beginning, started, achieved, however you want to call it. Drag from Dahaka into the Genji. He gets an X strike, doesn't get the reset, goes into the Hall of Storms. BRB soaking, clears the wave, taps the well, and Genji Samuro are going to try and make some massive defensive plays, and I don't think it's going to happen because the core is falling a little too rapidly. GG, well played. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into a map number 3. Which means it's time to party. It's time to party, chat. Yeah, it was a pretty nice ending. Pretty nice ending. We're just waiting on a map choice and stuff, and then I can run and grab myself something to drink as well as a bathroom break. And we can run some ads. Just gotta wait for the team. Hopefully the teams are not gonna do the opposite where they go to the bathroom and everything and then choose the map and make the lobby. Hopefully they do the choose the map, make the lobby, then they go away, because that makes my life so much better. There we go. All right, chat. Welcome back into the Banshee Cup Qualifier lower bracket final. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, it is going to be Three-Legged Cat. On the right, it is going to be Burger King Friend Club, or the real name Bobby Kotick Fan Club. But we're not fans of Bobby Kotick, so we're not going to say his name a bunch of times. But what I will say is this.
Now this is pod racing.
Cheers, chat. Happy Sunday. Woo! I told you it's party time today. All right, party time has begun. Map number 3. Thank you again earlier. Abison, I think it was the person who redeemed Go Get a Drink. First pick, Li Ming. First pick, Li Ming, will be for our red side, our best kids friend club. We'll have what to start out the side of Three-Legged Cat. As a reminder, this is the Meta Madness style draft. Here's what I picked and played are unavailable for future maps, so any hero that was played in this best of 3 series already is unfortunately unavailable, but when we get to the grand finals, we will have that list reset. There are no tournament pre-bans, so all heroes are up and available. Bans at the top of the screen only pertain to the current draft, since this is a best of 3, and it's map number 3. We will not have a map number 4 draft, so this is going to be do or die. Winner of this goes to the grand finals, that best of 5. Loser of this takes 3rd place, and however many points you get for qualifying in 3rd place. There are 6 qualifiers in total, and we're in the 3rd, so I still have another 3 qualifiers where I have to wake up very early. And then we have the playoffs. Woo! For those of you who don't know, this tournament starts at 6 a.m. my time. And I'm not one to roll out of bed and start streaming, so yeah, the mornings are a little hard, but you know what? We're having fun. We're having a good time. There's a squirrel running by my fence line. Deathwing is banned away. All right, so no, you doo-doo butts. Okay, fine. Okay. Boring. With the Chromie, it makes sense to have the Variant, honestly. They need a healer. Ana wouldn't be bad, honestly. Anduin was not played yet? Right, he was banned out in the last game, I think. Or was he banned out? Not sure. I don't remember. But either way, he wasn't played in the last game, so. Father and son duo. I know, right? Not again. No Cho'Galls this weekend on my stream, at least. Next two picks.
I'm in.
Okay, I have not seen a Kira in a very long time. Do love that space outfit. It's very cute. Chromie Chen variant. So either it's a... Oh, dude, you know what would be amazing here? Is an Imperious. Imperious with stab? Yo. Taunt, stab, chastise, Chromie burst. Dude, seriously. Or even Thrall. Like, another form of CC would be insane here. Dude, I love three-legged cat's draft. I would, if I was a betting man, I would bet on three-legged cat, but I cannot bet in my own channel, so I will be leaning on all of you to be the betters here. Oh, look at the Banshee Cup logo lines up with Thrall, kinda. What's up, CB? How you doing, bud? Thanks for playing some Lethal Company with me earlier this week. That was fun. I'll have to try and figure out how to play a little bit more of that in my schedule once I finish out more games. All right, map number 3. Winner of this goes on to the Grand Finals. Up next, Grand Finals are a best of 5. So let's see what's going to be going on here. Let me take a sip of my beverage. Refreshing. Oh, hello. All right, we'll start our predictions in just a second. As we introduce our teams. Left side of Battlefield, you've got Dark playing Varian. We'll see a BRB soaking Chen. Probably going to play Wandering Keg, because that's usually his flavor. High Wraith on your Chromie, Captain Rex Thrall, and Manduin played by Deviant. On the right of the map, also looking to go to the Grand Finals, we've got the Bobby Kotick Fan Club, or the better name that I've decided is the Breakfast Kids Fan Club. Virtual playing Yrel, we've got a Li Ming played by Nagram. Jean Lazelle is your Kira. We've got a Mal on Mal'Ganis, and Ixer is your White Mane. Take a look at the level 1s. Take a moment to enjoy the first little engagements we're going to be seeing here, as Chen Yrel will be in the top lane. The other 8 here. Oh my god, Dark just takes an Arcane Orb combo to the face and gets dropped down to 50%. Charges in. Gets 1 stack on the Lion's Maw. As Chromie is going to go Deep Breathing level 1, picks up 4 stacks quite quickly. Chen is going to go Freshest Ingredients. He's looking for 15 Regeneration Globes. And that'll be nice and synergistic with his level... Synergistic? I don't know why I think I said that weird, but either way. Nice and synergistic with his level 4 if he goes into that Flying Kick. Now, we know that Kira's on her way up here, and that'll be Revolving Sweep, pushes Chen out. As he Flying Kicks, he's got his Stagger up and available and does not take enough damage to be picked off. Let's go ahead and start our prediction. Which team is going to win Battlefield of Eternity? As a reminder, winner of this goes to the Grand Finals. And as always, if you don't see the prediction, be sure to refresh your stream. It does happen from time to time. Mal'Ganis is looking to step in, gets an immediate Night Rush onto Varian. The camp in bottom lane to be grabbed. Thrall did make a rotation to top. Does Yrel see the Thrall? I'm not sure if she did or not. Have you played Hell Let Loose? No, I've never heard of it before. Okay. So bottom Impaler to the members of Breakfast Kid Fan Club. Top lane, we'll see three-legged cat with their own Impaler. Thrall's going to make the rotation back down towards bottom. Fort front gate is taking a bit of damage. First objective phase is going to be announced here in about 45 seconds. Up for contest at the 3-minute mark in game. We got 2.6 to 2,000. You still have a few moments to get your gambles in if you're a believer on one of these two teams. Ed Horror Anomaly for the Chromie. More time traps available. Thrall lands a decent route. Unfortunately, no kill to be achieved with that. Have I played with your heart? I hope not. I'm pretty sure that's a 98 degree song, right? Mal'Ganis chilling. Does he actually see the Varian here? No, he doesn't. And Varian obviously doesn't see Mal'Ganis, because Varian's nowhere even near over there. Thrall finishes at the camp. Chromie's going to Hearth out for full. Right-hand side still working on this. It's a realistic World War II game. I don't really care for war stuff. You hear enough stories about your parents living through, like, Ceausescu's communism and stuff like that. You just, like, war stuff just doesn't, like, interest me. I mean, I know there's great war games and things out there, but it's not something I jump to just because of too many horror stories, too much awfulness in the world, so. Quit playing games with my heart. No, I told you, it's a very good 98-degree song. Time trap onto 1. We've got a Varian taunt as well. Li Ming's gonna answer with an Arcane Orb. She's looking for a flank, looking for the reset onto Varian, and she will find it. Now, high rate, I mean, Nagrom's got, like, no mana. Time trap, the Chastise will not connect. Deviant wants the kill onto this Li Ming, and she does go down. Unfortunately, Anduin will be picked off in this trade. Mal'Ganis is doing his best to pressure the enemy team. No 10 Talonteers. Giggle Beam from the white main. No way, BRB soaking, you're gonna live. Damage over time from Kier will be the thing that takes down the Chen. Mal'Ganis with the Night Rush, but that's more for him to disengage as the first half of the Immortal does go over to the side of the Breakfast Kids fan club. All right. Now, what I will recommend to you, chat, is Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, because I've been playing that off stream slowly, and it's been very enjoyable. I just did the Don Corneo part of Wall Street, and I just got dumped into the sewers. So I was like, you know what, this is a good stopping point for me, so I can play more of the original, and then we've also been slowly playing through the original on stream on Wednesdays. So if you enjoy the original Final Fantasy VII and you want to come hang out and make some jokes and stuff and relive a wonderful game, be sure to come by on Wednesdays. As a reminder, if you are just chilling, if you got rated over from Bowers, or you're just here because you like my channel or you love Bandit, be sure to drop a follow. I do stream 6 days a week. We do stream as a full time. My schedule is fairly consistent. If anything, I start earlier rather than later. On that note, though, I do have to start late on one day. I think this Wednesday I have to start late because I have to go to physical therapy and my appointment's at 8:15 in the morning. So I'll probably get back from physical therapy, eat a snack, and then get to streaming in that day. What is the command? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we haven't named anyone new yet. We haven't named anyone new. We are at, I think we're at the fight right before we get Red 13. Which no one's really fought against naming Red 13 Bandit, which makes sense to me. Nagrom, able to blink away. No kill. You excited for the end of February for part 2? Oh, me too, Logan. I've already pre-ordered it. Thanks to the generosity of chat. As we had a couple people donate like a little bit of money for me to get a game, but big shout out to Wildfire who literally donated for a PlayStation 5, which is amazing. Massive shout out. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do the Twitter thing. One of my viewers or wait, what did they say? One of my Twitch subs. Like there was like someone who like bought a streamer a car or something ridiculous. And like the tweet was like, one of my subs bought me a car. And all the responses were like, dude literally donated for a whole car and got called one of her subs. I just found that comical, but no, massive shout out. So I've been replaying through part 1 on my PlayStation 5. Also, so I have like the games fresh, and also so I have like a fresh playthrough with all like the stuff done. Or at least, you know, like summoning materia and things. Are you still winning, Vincent? That's the command. I am unsure, honestly. I think the Vincent is actually a little contested. getting a new system was a benefit because we get to see it play out. That is true. That is true. Down the road, I think, because I have a bunch of games I want to play, but down the road, I've heard so much good stuff of Ghost of Tsushima. Ah, I can't say the word right. But that's a game we're gonna play on stream because I've heard such good stuff about that game. There's also like a PlayStation exclusive that I saw recently that looks like it's going to be a game that I'll be angry at. Like they look like some sort of like Souls type game during the last the Sony showcase. So that game looks cool in the future as well. That made you, yeah, that made me giggle too. That's why I try and like know everybody in the channel a little bit. The people that are here consistently, I do my best to get to know my repeated, my consistent viewers. There you go, my core audience, as I like to call them. So this objective phase has been going on. I've been rambling about other stuff. We've had 10 talent tiers achieved. It's going to be a shield wall for the very end. We had Light Bomb from Anduin. We already saw the Temporal Loop at some point. Wandering Keg from Chen was just using. Also a Sundering from the Thrall as the Light Bomb zones back the enemies more than anything else. Divide. Oh, wait. Scarlet Aegis activated by our white main. Carrion Swarm from our Mal'Ganis to try and zone back the enemies, but he's going to be hit with the Temporal Loop. No Arcane Orb to connect into Chromie. And honestly, these fights are quite flubbed here. A lot of like poking, but really missed skill shots, missed opportunities for kills, and the subjective phase, I believe this is the second one of the game, is going to be at the halfway mark. Chen with the Wandering Keg splits the Urel, but doesn't get a kind of peel or a pull that they're hoping for. Ghost of Tiramisu, Nodders. Yeah, that sounds right. You definitely need to play that game. The Ghost of Tsushima game. I seriously, I've heard nothing but good stuff about that game. So, that's definitely, that's one on the list. That's like probably one of the first games we'll play on stream on the PlayStation 5. Not even rambling about food. Dude, I've talked about chicken wings so many times today. I'm just trying not to annoy people with it. I love making spicy chicken wings. I love doing it. It's like the one, like, tailgate food I absolutely enjoy making. That and, like, a big mixed dip thingy. Oh, top lane wave should take down the fort here. Oh, no. Unless the... No, the spear throwers are going to focus on the wave. So, Li Ming is currently throwing combos at the top lane objective. Thrall and friends for Three-Legged Cat are trying to poke around this one. Still Chromie and Chen dead for the next few seconds, and Dark and crew, this is really sketchy to try and go in on this. By the way, as I mentioned, that top lane wave is still crashing on the fort, and looks like it might... No, it won't take it down in time. The minion wave will be arriving just as the current one is cleared out, potentially. Temporal Loop is on Mal'Ganis, who will be intercessioned or cleansed out by the white main. Chen is delaying out Nagram. That will be the objective phase going over to the side of Three-Legged Cat as the Leap of Faith pulls Thrall out of that revolving sweep from the Kira. Chen not going to go down. Top lane. Top lane Alarian to push onto the fort front gate here. Costco's a big bag of spicy wings they sell. North Costco does. I know you go to the South Costco. Wait, North Costco. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, like North Shore Costco? There's a North Shore Costco? I go all the way to Carson City. Oh, what? How did that Wandering Keg not interrupt Carrion Swarm? Man, that must have bopped like a frame after Carrion Swarm activated. Top fort does go down, and Three-Legged Cat are making a case to take us to that grand finals. But we've seen crazier things happen in this best of 3 series between these two teams. But the North Costco does. Okay, butt spot.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest.
Spicy buffalo dip. I don't like spicy buffalo dip because typically it's made with Frank's Red Hot, and I just can't stand the flavor of Frank's Red Hot. All it tastes like is vinegar to me. It's too vinegary. There's one in South and one in North and Sparks. Yeah, I literally just go down the hill and like right when you get to that big Carson City interchange. Maybe it's an interchange. I don't know what to call it. But that big intersection in Carson City where you can go left towards the Capitol or right towards Costco and stuff. That's where I go. Because it's only like a half an hour drive down the mountain. And that drive down the mountain's pretty nice. I do like that drive down. Oh my butt. Oh my butt. I butt you butted to Reno Costco. Best bet, you know, butts butt, you're trying your hardest. Light bomb onto Chen. He can't find a target to jump onto. Final strike from Kira is not the final amount of HP for our variant, as we do have Wandering Kick from Chen activated. Yrel is going to be bopped away to save the Chromie. You don't make your man. Yeah, I don't like Franks. You usually say that about Tabasco. Tapatio is your go-to. Oh, Tapatio is what I make my wings with. Tapatio and Cholula. Those are my hot sauces. Those are my go-tos. Cholula, like green Cholula, dude, all day. If you have not tried the green Cholula, you are missing out. Do yourself a favor and try the green Cholula. Oh, dude, it's just a whole nother layer of flavor and spice. It also tastes way less vinegar based than the red Cholula does. So if you don't like vinegar based things, really do try the green one, because that is just, it's like Poblano and something else. Didn't even realize Carson had a Costco. Yeah, there's that like Carson strip mall where there's like a Target, a Michael's, there's like a there's a Trader Joe's, there's like Del Taco and stuff like that. There's an In-N-Out over there. That actually is kind of new, the In-N-Out. But I mostly, like, honestly, I mostly just go down the mountain to go to Costco, and then I usually go to Trader Joe's before my family comes, because my mom and dad like a couple things from there specifically. Light Bomb from the Anduin will connect onto Mal'Ganis just as his Carrion Swarm expires. The Sundering from the Thrall activated as the final strike from Jean Lezelle tries to find the kill. Dark getting low. Mal'Ganis is the one to fall here. No reset for Li Ming as she continues to try and apply some pressure onto the enemy. Chen is going to be bopped into the wall, and that is a reset for Li Ming, who's going to try and go onto High Wraith here on the Chromie, but can't find enough burst damage. Yeah, but anytime someone does, like, I'm making a buffalo dip, it's like, start with one bottle of Frank's Red Hot and a block of cream cheese, which the cream cheese I'm cool with. Oh, you drank a bottle of Frank's? I'm sorry. And I don't mean this in a condescending way, but why? Who hurt you? Nice bop into the, oh my god. Righteous Hammer into the Immortal Stun. Chromie gets immediately deleted. We've got a Varian taken down as well. Chen has respawned, but this is looking like our Breakfast Kids fan club are going to get another Immortal, and this will go into bottom lane as it is the more well-defended lane. White man to reset for full mana. Hey, nothing wrong with that, forget what. It's closer to 1 o'clock for you, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's closer to 1 o'clock for you. It's only 10:06 for me. But as I said, today's a party day. Cheers. Cheers, forget what. Cheers. Enjoy. Cheers to everyone in chat. Whether you're drinking a beer, some wine, cup of tea, cup of coffee. The reason I say it's party day is because the Lions are playing in a playoff game, and they could go to the Super Bowl. And as I said before, I'm not the biggest sports fan, but I love like big events. Like I was watching the WWE event last night after stream. I was watching a good chunk of that. And I don't follow any wrestling. Though I will say this, some of the fights are so, like the scripts are just so like obnoxious. Like, because I watched a few of the matches, and some of the writing, because if you did not know, wrestling is fake. Some of the writing feels very redundant. Like, it's like, oh, wow, the guy's winning, and then he cheers, and then the other guy starts to rally, and it's like, I watched, like, one of the fights, then I watched another one, and, like, the one of the fights, I was sitting there like, oh, I bet the other guy is now going to start winning. I bet the other guy's going to start winning. Oh, also Logan Paul showed up, and I started vomiting profusely. I just couldn't help myself. Like Logan Paul appeared on my TV, and I just started vomiting everywhere. It was violent. I can't stand him, dude. That's actually one of the reasons I shut off the TV, because Logan Paul like was doing a wrestling match, and I was like, I hate you. Bye. You're feeling You're definitely feeling the getting home at 2 a.m. Oh, you know what the answer to that is? More beer and wine. BRB, it's BRB. WWE isn't scripted. Changed my mind.
Be ready.
Dude, Logan Paul can suck a big fat butt. Logan Paul can suck a big fat dumpy. Oh no, I'm just making the joke. Like, I grew up loving wrestling when I was a kid. I love the Hardy Boys, and I had such a crush on their sister. And then there was the Dudley Brothers with the 3D. I always liked the duos. The duos were so cool back then. It's scripted, not fake. Yeah, I mean, hey, you getting, like, someone getting thrown from the ring onto the floor, like, yeah, I know things are padded, but that shit still gotta hurt, dude. No, I have all the respect for people that do wrestling, because you are putting your body on the line. Like, you are really destroying your body in some cases. Now, Gannis with the blind is a bad is going to get some CC values. Wandering Keck from Chen is going to push people around, as we do have a chastise from Anduin going out, but it still will be Thrall going down, and a reset for Li Ming as the Wave of Force finds Anduin, and she gets another combo. Nicely done from Nagram. He's going to be able to get the double kill for the allies, and it looks like they're going to go for core and go end. Yeah, I also loved Mankind or Mr. Sacco, whatever he was at that time, because he had so many different names. Mankind, Mr. Sacco, Mick Foley, I think was the other one. Yeah, I watched wrestling back in the late 90s, like 1999 to early 2000 probably. All right. Well, with a achieved, the members of Breakfast Kids Fan Club are going to punch their ticket to the Grand Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Finals on the way. Oh, Cactus Jack, too. I forgot about that one. Dude Love, yep. You know how to take a bump from it. Oh, that's really cool, Wildfire. I know there's like a big scene in like the Michigan area too. Some of my friends were trying to get into that. You were turning around on Logan? Dude, I am willing to bet he bought his way into WWE, because he's so for those of you who don't know, in wrestling there's a term called a heel, which is basically like you're kind of like a bad guy, you do the bad stuff, and you're being the bad guy is the easiest way to put it. So a heel is a very common thing. Like Triple H, I think, was like a heel at a point. Vince McMahon technically is like a heel, I think. I'm speaking very loosely on this because obviously I haven't watched wrestling in years. But Logan Paul, like I was watching him last night, he was just miserable to watch. Like he was just like, it was like bad guy writing. Does that make sense? It's like watching like a bad villain be just bad. And it's like, I'm evil because that's my personality. It's like, ugh. So anyways, Logan Paul can suck a fat butt.